So my box is being messed up. So what I'm gonna do is, for my cigar humidor, I made a humidifier. Here, let's see if we can open this. There's a humidifier there, fan. The temperature, DH22 sensor with another fan on top for cooling. What I'm gonna do is, since my box is messed up, I had the idea of using my my cigar box for my Seagulls and using it as my new box for my controller, since this one is messed up. So let's see how it comes out. Yeah. Let's take a look. Let's take it apart. See if we can put it in here. So yeah, we're gonna take this apart. So you can see my workmanship was not very good, to say the least. So kind of make this cooler than just a plain black box that I got at Fry's. So let's see if we can take this apart and put this controller inside my new box and see if see what it looks like. All right, so I have these two screws here. It's kind of mounted on my humidor box. Yeah, no, 1%er, right? Yeah, and I drilled a hole here. I think I should do a better job of sealing this up because some of the air comes out. So I'll seal that up in my box. That way, you know, some of the air doesn't come out. But I'm just gonna, all I was holding this is two screws, and then I have the wires coming in here. Then I have a wire harness in the back. So I already unscrewed all this, kind of labeled everything so I don't kind of forget what goes where. I'll probably post the layout and kind of how I did it, so you guys have it, so you guys can create your own. Maybe I'll make some miniature ones for the miniature boxes, these boxes right here. I'll probably make one for that later, but oh, yes, that is a real cigar. Yeah, I'll probably make some miniature ones, some miniature humidifiers with a smaller controller, so you can stuff in your box and you can take it. All right, guys. So now I got the controller off. I have the wires here. See that hole? I gotta fill that in so none of the air comes out. You know, keep it sealed. Also, I see a problem here. There, let me get my LCD screen. There's my LCD screen. Okay, so looking at this, once this is connected, this has got to be able to slide in and slide out, right? So the way this box is made, we'll go here. So you got to kind of know where you're mounting your equipment so that, you know, one, it looks good, two, that all the cables reach, because we're gonna have to make some holes also on the side because we need to power this up. I mean, if we ever need to change the code, we're gonna have to put some holes on that side, so that's okay. But the problem where I was, sorry, I lost train of thought. So, do you see these little edges that they cut on the box, they're made to slide in. But see, when you slide this in, this is gonna slide in, and when you slide this all the way out, there's no edge here, so it'll rip the cable off. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut these to about halfway, so then when I get to halfway, I'll be able just to pull it out. That way, it won't mess up my harness or my cables, and I can still be able to put the LCD screen on top. I just wanted to point that out. If you guys try to do this, make sure you cut these edges off. That way, when you get about here, you can just pull this off. And that way you can still keep these when you slide them in, and it'll seal it. That should take care of that problem. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna cut these edges, make these holes. I'm gonna use the old holes on the old box so that it lines up correctly with my wiring harness and my original holes, so I don't have to make new holes on my box. So, all right, I'll let you know when I'm done. All right, so I made the holes already for the controller to sit. Let's see, to sit on there like so. Then you just gotta tie down there. So it's gonna fit just like that. Wires will come in through this hole here. This will be the mounting holes. Now, I had to make this hole a little bit bigger so it doesn't look as good, but make sure you measure it right so that it doesn't look as crappy as the one I just did. But oh well, not gonna really be able to see it. The box still looks cool. Just mount it. I'm about to mount it. And then start connecting all the wires. So this is how it came out. I'll put some wood filler in there, make it look a little bit nicer, but pretty happy with it. Cut the sides. There's the back. So I think I'll put some wood filler in there and make it look a little bit better, but not too bad. Better than the other one, that's for sure. So, kind of like it. Now let's kind of put it together now. All right, so we're going to we're gonna put everything back together. Here, see, this is a pretty big hole, so I'm gonna get my cute hot pink glue gun, and I'm just gonna make sure all the wires are as far as they can come out, so I have some space. And then what I'm gonna do is just fill this thing in like so, just like that, just so that, you know, none of the air comes out. You know, I know it's not the greatest, but hey, better than nothing, right? So it's not gonna be a full seal, I know. I already know what some of you are thinking. It's not a full seal, but that's how we do it here. All right, guys. So here's the box. Made the cuts already. Hooking up the wire. Now I want to show you guys something. Now remember, this is pretty cool. So this is the reason I was telling you guys, if you guys didn't kind of understand how I cut the sides of it. You can see in the back, there's that, and then there's that. So basically, watch what happens. So now that I can seal it correctly, I can slide it in, and now it sits perfect. See, now it can slide in. See, there you go. It's a nice tight seal. Boom, there it is. Nice. nice and fit. Now that's a box. There. Alright, so there it is. So see, I'm using the same hole and the same studs there. So now it's good. So I'm not making new holes. Now it's just time to wire everything up and close shop. Looking good. Alright, so let's see. Looks like we got it all wired up. We got all the wires connected. Gonna put the connect the LCD on. Once I connect the LCD on, like so. So now we're connected. And then we'll plug in the Arduino. Let's see, boom. Ah, look at that. You see that? We put it upside down. It looks better that way, right? Alright, so let's try this again. This time, put it back on the other side, so let's see if this is correct now. Wait a minute. It feels like this, it's like this. There you go. Should be working now. Hello, Ruben. Wanna smoke? Yep. Sounds right. See, it's reading the temperature correctly. Yep. Reading the temperature correctly. So let's see if it goes on correct. Let's see. Let's see how it slides on. It slides on. Now push it up. Boom. Voila. Take a look at that. Bam. Closer view. Not too bad, huh? Look. Looks good. That's a real box. Real Cohiba box. Not too shabby. Now it's closed, so. Alright, so right now the fan from the vapor is turned on. It should be the top one circulating the air. But right now I switched the pins on accident, so but I don't have to take it apart on my Arduino. I'll just switch it into my software and make a quick update, and then that we should be good. So right now we'll look for right now we have fan pin 1, so here it goes. So we'll change this to fan pin 2 instead of fan pin 1 to turn on. Yeah, there you go, and we're good. So we'll save that, and then we'll upload the sketch. That's compiling the sketch, and then it should reset. Should reset right. What's going on here? Still compiling the sketch. All right, there you go. It's uploading. There you go. Now it resets. So now the top one should be only spinning, which, let's see, there it is. So now the top one's just spinning, circulating the air. All right, cool, we got it, we're done. Good job. All right guys, so if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll try to post more projects and more family videos as soon as I can. All right, thanks for watching.